Hey, welcome to DVR Club. I'm Josh Modell, and this is
Marah Eakin. Hi.
And today we're going to talk about the season finale, season 2 of Silicon Valley on HBO. A very funny show, I thought. Would you agree?
I agree. It is a funny
good.
show.
Well, we're probably done then. Very funny show. No, the main storyline, I guess, of the season and the episode, sort of building to this legal battle between Hooley and Pied Piper.
So effectively, Mr. Hendricks never had a valid employment agreement with Hooley. As a result, Hooley has no claim to ownership of Pied Piper's underlying IP.
What did you think about the journey and the destination?
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it was this frivolous lawsuit, and then it really built up to this thing, and you thought, oh no, he's gonna lose, although I always thought he was gonna win. And then the roundabout way that Richard won, I thought was really interesting, with the loophole in the employment contract and blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
and I really loved the whole scene building up and the sort of parallel editing of like the guys trying to keep the live stream going and the court battle
and the
battle
again. Of
again.
errors afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't know. I guess you had a strong feeling that they were going to win. I didn't know up until the last second whether they would win the court case and whether they would actually delete Pied Piper. I kind of thought, oh, that'd be interesting if they kind of hit the whole reset button on this thing. So real quick, we don't want to linger on it too long, but I had a really important, potent quotable, I felt like, in this episode. The lawyer was so funny. His backstory so crazy. Every kind of joke about him was really great. And at one point during the trial, Richard turns to him and says, "What's happening?"
What's happening? Justice, baby.
So we're not going to do episode MVPs. He might be mine. But we are going to do season MVPs. Who was yours?
My season MVP was Russ, the Tris Comas billionaire with a B, with the doors that go like this and this and not like this.
Just the perfect asshole, that guy.
That guy has been in a lot of other stuff, and he just was really just the perfect asshole. Yeah. I mean, he's probably not going to be back on the show. Maybe he will. But man, he played a great piece of shit.
Yeah. A lovable, well, not lovable.
I wouldn't call him lovable. He's a real piece of shit to his kid, too.
The house, you guys know what I'm talking about. The house talks to the kid and tells him he has to go to bed. Horrible and awesome. And another sort of very Mike Judgy touch. My season MVP, I'm going with the heartfelt choice of Jared, who just keeps his chin up and is so positive about everything. And I love that we learn in this final episode that, you know, he could have been making tons of money at Hooley, but he's just so excited to be in this place where Dinesh and Guilfoyle, who give him shit nonstop, are creating something really exciting.
Yeah, and he has to sleep on Richard's floor, and he speaks German in his sleep. He's such a weird character. He's kind of, do you watch Veep too?
Yeah.
He's kind of like Jonah in a way. He's not as abusive, but he's he really buys into what he's doing, to the greater concept of what he's doing.
It's funny that you say that because the actor who plays Jared,
Zach Woods, that's his name.
Zach Woods.
There you go.
Nice job, Zach Woods. You're awesome. You're very, very funny. Basically played the Jonah character in the film In the Loop, which is sort of the Armando Iannucci's, and he plays Dick. But he's so funny in this. And I also love that his employment contract with Hooley was sort of the deus ex machina that won the court case for Pied Piper. And I also would give it up for TJ Miller.
Yes, he's really good.
A little bit as well, especially when he jumped into coding with his
this
carpal
wrist.
tunnel.
And he puts the clips in his hair.
Yeah, the clips in his hair were great too.
Okay, it's speculation corner.
Let's speculate. So my only sort of minor problem with the season was the very end where it felt like it was sort of forced and rushed that we had to set up kind of what was going to be, I guess, the villain of next season.
We, at Raviga, we vote 3. That is a majority. We can now take the necessary steps to ensure that Pied Piper is properly managed.
I mean, did you want Richard to just go out on top?
I don't know what I wanted. You know, I felt like when the two women that we hadn't seen before that were at the pretzel hot dog cart thing made the comment about spaghetti, I felt like that was their planned, oh, if we don't get picked up, that's the end of the show. And it would have been a great end of the show. But maybe my problem is I just don't actually need to know what the problem is going to be next season.
That's true.
I would just, I can wait till next season to find out. I don't want to think about it all summer with all the trouble you guys are going to get in.
All the poor Richarding. Because, what is he now? Is he just a coder? Or, is he just hanging out? Or...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's still clearly,
He owns a lot of the
Yeah,
company.
he owns a huge portion of the company, so maybe he can just sit back and relax.
But he can't do that.
No, he certainly can't. So I guess what's going to happen? They're going to have their Pied Piper will be live. Ravika has bought part of it, and are we going to get an entourage thing where they get really successful and make a lot of money, or
No.
are these guys ever going to make any
I mean,
money?
they might make a lot of money, but they'll still be like total loser wieners. Do you know what I mean? Like they still can't get dates or whatever, or maybe they will get dates, and then we'll be like, do these girls really love them?
Here's a question: do you want to see these guys rich? Like, do you think there's comedy in that?
I think there is a little bit of comedy in it because the guys that they've had be really rich on the show, like Gavin or Russ, those guys are still, they're rich, but they're douchebag assholes. Do you know what I mean? Like they didn't, or Baghetti, like he's like, oh, I have a boat. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's like, he needs to take 3 lessons to learn how to do the boat. Like these guys don't know what to do with money. Although these guys, I mean, Richard and whoever are probably slightly better off.
Yeah.
Guilfoyle will probably buy some sort of like militia style compound.
I would like to see what Guilfoyle does with a lot of money, I guess. I enjoyed the season very much, and I will watch a 3rd season.
Yeah, I will too. I enjoyed it very much, and I'd like everybody else to watch it.
Yeah, so watch
it.
it.
It's brief, quick episodes, like very good. Not enough people, I think, watch Veep in Silicon Valley.
Both very good and very funny.
It's very funny.
Look at me stumbling over my words. Hey, thanks for joining us on DVR Club. I'm Josh. That's Marah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.